at rupees 6.95 lakh, this is the new Triumph Trident 660, the most affordable Triumph motorcycle that you can buy in India. Well, it's not only the most affordable Triumph, but also the most affordable way to get an inline 3-cylinder riding experience. Yes, this is the 660cc inline 3 motor that it shares with the Street Triple S, which is not bound for India. But this motor has been detuned and its power is a lot more accessible. It makes 81 PS and 64 Nm, which when compared to its main rival, the Kawasaki Z650, the torque is same. It's got a wider power band, and the power, it makes 13 PS more than the Z650. So expected to pack a much more thrilling and enjoyable riding performance. We are going to start the 660cc engine. That's what it sounds like. It gets a 6-speed gearbox, slip and assist clutch, and that's the engine. In terms of styling, well, the Trident is sort of a mixture between the Street Triple series and the Bonnie series, so you get this sort of neo-retro look. It's fairly European and does remind you of a certain Italian motorcycle. Do let us know which one in the comments. But aside from that, you can spot this lovely round tank with these deep knee recesses, this single piece seat which is flat and has a very little or a small scoop over here, and a short stubby tail with these lovely LED tail lights. You get LED lighting all around, LED tail lights, LED turn indicators, and you also get a full LED headlight. What's more is that even the dash, I'll just start it for you. This is a full digital dash. That's how it starts up. So over here you get this is the LCD unit which displays speed, tacho, and gear position indicator. And over here, the TFT screen, you get trip-related data, you get fuel status, engine mode, and you can basically control all the various parameters of the bike over here. Yeah. It gets 2 riding modes, rain and road. One second, it's not, the engine kill switch is off, so it's rain and road. Traction control is switchable, but ABS isn't. Traction control also is not lean sensitive. So on this console, if you opt for the Bluetooth pack, so over here, that costs, the Bluetooth module costs around 20,000 rupees. And with that, you'll be able to connect your phone to the system over here, which will display turn-by-turn navigation, and as well as unlock GoPro connectivity. What's more interesting is that for just 30,000 rupees, you will be able to get a quick shifter. Now over here, there's no quick shifter like the Street Triple R, but if you pay 30,000 rupees, which is relatively cheap for a motorcycle like this, you will get a quick shifter, bi-directional quick shifter, that too. In terms of hardware, Triumph had to build this bike to a cost, so no fancy aluminum perimeter frame like the Street Triple R, but it's a derived version of that motorcycle. So you get a tubular steel perimeter frame, and the rear subframe is also tubular steel. Again, built to a cost, so no adjustable suspension at the front. These show a 41 mm separate function fork. They have been tuned slightly to suit a more welcoming riding experience, so it will not be as sporty as the Street Triple, but rest assured there will be some Triumph Street Triple DNA filtering down, so the ride will not be very harsh, or neither will it be too plush. So it will be something in the middle. Brakes over here, no radial calipers. These are Nissin sliding calipers, 310 mm rotors. And while radials would have been suitable for a bike like this, again, Triumph had to build this to a price. So you get only sliding calipers here at the front and even a single piston one at the rear. One of the best bits about this bike is that you get Michelin Road 5 tires. Yeah, that's the one. Road 5, and if you know about these tires, we've experienced them on the RR310 before, and they were superb over there. And even Shumi, who rides his multi-strada, he had a set of these fitted onto his bike, and he was very happy with them. So we expect the same to be there for the Trident. Now, one of the many queries that people had regarding this bike was of its size. Now, to answer that question, like whether it's small or big, I have my friend from Powerdrift, Varun, over here. You can see him later on Powerdrift, but over here on ZigWheels, Varun, can you tell us, you're a large guy, you're a tall rider, how does the bike feel?
Okay, first impressions, I am 6 feet 2 inches, and when I sit on this saddle, the first realization that I have is that it's a very compact motorcycle. But in spite of being compact, I think a couple of things to notice here. One, the seat is pretty roomy for even my frame to fit in. The knee recesses are pretty well. Once you get those riding boots on, you're going to have your foot a little raised. So holding the motorcycle or getting it together is not going to be a problem. The ergonomics also feel pretty sorted. Has no strain on the handlebar. It's pretty upright. The seat feels comfortable. My only worry is going to be that of a pillion rider. If you are someone who usually likes riding with the backpack on, I don't think there's going to be a lot of space for your pillion to sit. So that for me is the only problem. But otherwise, in terms of ergonomics, in terms of comfort, in terms of just being the overall comfort level, I think should not be a problem, and that is something that the brand was targeting, to have this as a more accessible everyday riding motorcycle. And so for me, the ergonomic package as well as the comfort level is a check.
Cool. So we will answer that query regarding the space at the back in our road test review, which should happen pretty soon. But until that takes place, I'm again going to leave you with the exhaust note. But before that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to ZigWheels. Click that little bell notification icon. And here, for the last time, the exhaust note. Thank you for watching.